Most people that get started wish they had done it earlier. Most people that don't get started wish that they did. And that gap right there is normally where people get stuck. Now, this video is for people who want growth. If you're happy where you are, I'm happy for you. I'm not judging. But if you're not satisfied, then this video is for you. Now, this isn't motivation, it's reality. Okay, I'm not about to be hoop Ron and yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I'm just here to talk to the people that want to listen, essentially. All right. Once again, I'm no better than you. You ain't gotta take this advice, all right? Feel free to scroll. But what I found from what I'm looking at, because I've dealt with many people, I've had to train people, I've had to be trained by people, and most people aren't lazy, right? Because when they go to their jobs, most people will do what they need to do in order for them to sustain this type of life that they're living. So they're not lazy, they're more so just waiting because they're complacent, because they're comfortable where they are. So I'm gonna rewind again and say, if you're happy, that's a different ball game. But if you want more, could it be possible that the reason that you're not moving forward is because you're good where you're at, because you have that roof over your head, because you have the luxuries or the amenities that you have, or why you aren't pushing yourself to do more? It's not because you're lazy. It's because you're just like, hey, I'm good, right? But I'm gonna tell you, you can't wait for the right time. A right time isn't gonna come. A lot of people, if it's not time, sometimes they'll say money, right? Oh, I just gotta save up this amount of money so I can get so and so started. No, you don't. You get started, and that will create the money. You get started, and then you may be able to get funding. There's a plethora of ways that you can do that, right? Sometimes people just say, "I'll do it whenever I feel ready," but when are you gonna feel ready? You know, it's about to be 2026. A whole year done gone by. You know, well, let's go. And not to mention, sometimes people say that they're waiting for confidence. And truth is that confidence doesn't come before the action. Confidence comes from the action. It's almost like what I say with Brand on Next. Success is in the process. So from doing it over and over and over again is where you get the confidence to be okay in the action that you're doing. And I'm not just speaking it or preaching it, I'm actually doing it. This is me doing it right now. It's in the process. Is this perfect or where I want it to be? No, but it's in the process. I'm working up. I'm building up the confidence to do this more and more. Right? It doesn't matter what you do. If you have an idea, all that I'm asking as a friend, if you will, maybe we're not even that close, just as a stranger, is to do it to 100%. I don't care if you photograph dirt for a living. You need to be damn good at that. And if you want more, you need to push it more. If you're awake, work on your craft. If you're awake, work on getting better. If you like to watch, if you like to watch TV, watch what's going to make you better. If you like to work with your hands, work on what's going to make you better. If you like to exercise, exercise while listening to something that's going to make you better in your craft that you're looking to do. But if you're going to do it, be the best at it. Don't half-ass it, especially if it's your dream, if it's what you want to accomplish. Essentially, take it seriously, right? The people who the people who are the most successful, they all say that they get it from consistency. Few and far in between do you hear of a one off. a lot of times it's just from the consistency. They're not doing anything different than anybody else. It's just that they're doing it more. They're doing it in more volume. They're getting their value is coming from the volume of doing it over and over and over again. Just like you said, the confidence is within the action. So the person that does it 5,000 times versus the person that does it 50 times is going to have a lot more confidence in the action than the person that's done it 50 times. He has a way larger sample size. He's already been through the problems, the mishaps, and knows how to correct them faster and more efficiently. So the confidence he's getting is from doing it that many repetitive times. And I also want to say this, and I'm glad I looked at my notes, right? Growth doesn't come from perfect ideas. growth comes from growth has like life has a little sketch, if you will, but it's an eraser. Say, oh, I messed up there. You're not necessarily erasing the mistake. You're like, oh, okay, I got to go back, and you may have to take 2 steps back so you can take that step forward, essentially, right? But most people, successful people didn't start with the thing that they ended up with winning. Most people didn't start with the thing that they ended up winning with. So keep on going, and eventually, the next time you start, you'll be able to start with something. They're building blocks. It's a ladder, essentially, right? Now, when we're talking about just getting started, just doing something, right? I will say that even me with my 2 business ventures that I'm doing, sometimes it don't feel good. It's definitely not less work than the job that you're doing. I can almost guarantee you it's going to be more work. All right, that's just me being real. You'll be tired. You'll even question if you're supposed to be doing it. All right, but what you can't do is say that the reason that it's not working is because it's just not a 9 to 5. You have to make sure that you've exhausted all avenues. And when I say exhausted, that means that like if the average person is going out and getting 100 raw leads, you should be going for 1,000, essentially. All right. Remember that regret is going to last longer. Regret is going to last longer than the discomfort that you do or that you have doing the task. The task may last an hour that you have to do, but the regret from not doing that is may last a lifetime. So do the task, get it over with. Like when I go to the gym in the morning, sometimes I don't feel like going. We mad brick outside, you know what I'm saying? And I like to get my cardio in, so I decide to walk to the gym. So it'll be cold. But the reason that I do it is because I go ahead and get it out the way. I do the task that causes me discomfort so I don't regret not doing it later. Because for that 15 minutes I take that little walk, or the 10, 15 minutes I take the little walk, yeah, it sucks. The workout, yeah, it sucks. But I know if I don't work out that day, I'm gonna feel like a sugar honey iced tea person for the day. So always do it. Always look for the discomfort and get that out the way first, so you can maximize it, so you're not regretting as well. All right. Now me, I'm building in real time. I'm figuring it out just like some of you that are actually watching me, right? But the difference is that I'm willing to say that, hey, I'm gonna stick at it, and don't get me wrong, I'm taking advice as well. But what I don't see is anybody that shows the process of when it's not glitzy and glamorous. That's what I'm doing here. I'm showing you what it is before all the glitz and the glamour come. I'm showing you the actual grind, because success is in the process, and I wouldn't be truthful if I don't show it to you. So what you're seeing is the actual process of what we're doing. All right. Now, is my action perfect? Absolutely not. So you're going to be able to see the mistakes, but learn from them. That's the benefit of you watching. Learn from my mistakes. All right. I rather move forward messy than stand still and wait for perfect. Essentially, I'd rather try and fail, or not even try and learn than not try at all. Because for one, I ain't learned nothing. And for two, what if it worked? What if it works? Jim, what if it works? Now, if you're generally happy with your life, your income, your routine, that's a win, and I respect that. All right. I ain't even mad at you. It's not about judging anybody. But if you feel that pull, that little person in the back of your head that's quietly saying, you know what, I can do more, I want more, I deserve more. All right? Don't ignore it. Literally, like, get off of this video and go start now. And you ain't got to start small. I mean, you ain't got to start big. Start small. You ain't got to start perfect. All right? Just start. Just start. What's the worst that can happen? Right? Now, in closing, I just want to say most people don't fail. They just either don't start or they don't keep going. So think about that. Success is in the process. Fall in love with the process, and you'll be amazed what you're able to achieve. All right. If you're building something or think about it, stick around. This is literally what I be doing. This is the little vibe, the little lane that I'm in right now, and this is what all this channel is about. All right. But I wish y'all the best on your endeavors. Peace and prosperity to all y'all. I get with you.